Who does Lencho have complete faith in? Which sentences in the story tells you this? The answer is as follows. Lencho has complete faith in God and he believes that God exists. He believes that God is our savior who always helps us during our most difficult and deepest of sorrows. And he always shows us the right path when all other paths are closed. Second part of the question. The sentences which tells us of Lencho's immense faith upon God are number 1, double inverted comma start. Don't be so upset even though this seems like a total loss. Remember, no one dies of hunger. Full stop, double inverted comma close. Number 2, double inverted comma start. What a faith! Exclamation mark. I wish I had faith of the man who wrote this letter, starting up a correspondence with God. Full stop. Question number 2. Why does the postmaster send money to Lencho? Why does he sign the letter God? The postmaster sent money to Lencho as he understood the fact that Lencho was in a very bad situation and no one was willing to help him in his difficult times. Also, the postmaster was impressed with Lencho's immense belief on the existence of God, which the postmaster found to be very pure. Next part of the question. The postmaster was a learned and educated man. He knew that God and faith upon any religion are of one's own self decision, which no one can tamper with. It is an inner feeling which cannot be played with, and because of one such belief of purest form, Lencho, our main protagonist in the story, showed his belief and faith upon God by writing a letter to God asking for help during his difficult times. And this in turn prompted the postmaster to sign the letter as God in order to help him continue with the belief and faith. Question number 3. Did Lencho try to find out who had sent money to him? Why? Why not? Lencho did not even bother to find out that who had sent him the money, as he had such pure and concrete belief upon his faith on God that he was sure that God would definitely send him money, as he knew that his God was very kind to his followers and disciples and that he would never disappoint him during his deepest of sorrows. Question number 4. Who does Lencho think has taken the rest of money? What is the irony in the situation? Lencho must have thought that God never commits mistake and he also never makes fake promises by sending his disciples less than what they ask for. He was sure that someone in the post office must have taken or stolen the rest of the money sent to him by God. The irony in the situation is such that though Lencho has huge and undeterrable faith upon his God, but he has not a single ounce of faith upon his fellow human beings. Here, the postmaster who tried hard to help Lencho by replying to his letter to God was held as a bad person by Lencho, who thinks of him stealing his deserved money. Question number 5. Are there people like Lencho in the real world? Yes, people like Lencho do exist in the real world. He is very naive person who is unaware of the order in which world runs and does not have any knowledge of how cruel this world is. He is also very unquestioning in a sense that he does not question his faith upon God, thereby showing no sign of disbelief and doubt upon the existence of God. Moving on to question number 6. Humans and nature conflict. Lencho's crops get eaten by a swarm of locusts and then they are fully destroyed by the heavy rainfall and hailstorms, which leaves not a single crop of corn in the farm, thereby leaving the poor Lencho and his family helpless and hopeless. Human and human conflict. Lencho writes a letter to God asking 100 pesos as a compensation for his loss of crops. The letter is replied by a learned and kind-hearted man in the form of a postmaster who manages to give Lencho 70 pesos, but Lencho is not satisfied with what he received and blames the postmaster on the post office stop by writing a prompt reply to God in the form of a letter.